There are many ideologies and practices regarding spirituality. Some individuals or group of individuals adhere to traditional and historical spiritual practices, while others reject conventional spirituality seeking approaches. Nowadays, different modern ways of thinking to spirituality are existing, like as SPNR, spiritual but not religious, and other parapsychological theories, telepathy, hypnotism, deja vu, and yogi, etc. That are considered a replacement for spirituality. The significance of my study in modern times, many secularists try to give the impression that a person can become a good Sufi monk or yogi without following a particular religion. The statement of the problem in this paper: is it possible to be spiritual without having affiliation to any specific religion? So it is essential to find out the actual concepts, practices, and purpose of spirituality for the betterment of humanity. Purification has a good relation to spirituality and very basic relation to spirituality in Bible mentioned, because I am your Lord, purify yourself and be holy because I am holy. So it means purifications never be neglected, and purification is a very basic thing in holy text, and purification is very basic thing in religious spirituality, pro-religious spirituality. Ibrahim's prayer, it's mentioned in Quran, Hazrat Ibrahim, who are the predecessor of all Semitic religions, our Lord sent among them a messenger from among them who recites to them your verses and teach them the book and wisdom and purify them. The primary reason for assigning messengers to the purification of the people. Every messenger was sent to the people for their purification. What is mentioned in the above verses as the real purpose of the revelation of the holy prophets is purification. The rest of the things mentioned above verses, namely the recitation of verses and the teachings of the book and wisdom, are mentioned as the real purpose, but as the supporting sources of the real purpose. Means book and wisdom is not a basic purpose for revelation of the prophets, but is supporting sources, supporting purpose of for the purification of the people. What is the goal of religious spirituality? So the basic goal of religious spirituality is to become a perfect person, to make a perfect persons. So it is mentioned in Bible. So dear, come with such promises, let us cleanse ourselves from all kinds of physical and spiritual contamination and bring purity to perfection with the fear of God. It means God's fear plays very important role for achieving purification and spirituality and to be perfect. It is also mentioned in the Holy Quran. It is a guarantee of success. He who purified, he attained prosperity. Instead of religious less spirituality, now we come to religious less spirituality. There are many abbreviations used for this, like as SBNA, SBNR. SBNR means spiritual but not religious. SBNA, spiritual but not associated, is a popular phrase and initialism used to self-identify a life stance of spirituality that does not regard organized religion as the sole or most valuable means of furthering spiritual growth. It is said by Curtis, for some people, what they mean when they say spiritual but not religious is that they are uncomfortable with religious institutions. They think that they do not need to associate with any religion to seek spirituality. Contrary to this, they believe that religion is a hindrance to pursuing spirituality. Some of those who are critical of religion see it is a rigid and pushy, leading them to use terms such as atheist, agnostic to describe themselves. So, like as terms SBNA, SBNR, it is refer to a self-centered approach. A Jesuit priest has called the SBNR lifestyle plain or laziness, stating that spirituality with religion can become a self-centered complacency divorced from the wisdom of a community. A self-centered approach may be misleading to someone because they want spiritual progress without divine guidance. So it is also challenging for ethics and morality because the straightforward way to make ethics effective and to organize it in the form of code of conduct is to build its foundation and building on a living religion. The history of the prophetic mission bears witness to the fact that no effective proposal for the purification of the heart and the purification of the morals beyond to faith has ever come into being. It means religion-less spirituality would not be much favorable for gaining ethics and morality. So it's my conclusion that's connected to God's spirituality. It means religious spirituality is much workable rather than self-centered religion-less spirituality. Because religious spirituality has connection to divine wisdom that is far better and perfect wisdom to any individual's wisdom because individual's wisdom is very limited. Religion-less spirituality is nothing more than some practices and parapsychological theories, but these practices someone can get just mental and soul's gratification. But religious spirituality is a complete package of different spiritual achievements. It helps someone to make a good person, to pursue for others, help to attaining mental satisfaction, to develop ethical values for developing ideal society. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sayyid Sajjad. Thank you for your insight on spiritual.
It is very surprising for me and it's very useful. And I am very impressed from the presentation of Sayyid Sajjad.